saying they couldn't do what they were doing. When Arco bought it, there was. Big part of the mess, Silverbow Creek. They're still being utilized for different businesses. On the left side, there were red brick buildings were built 1976. Reagan Center, Boyd. Economy on my right, that tall red building, built 1898. Building that's country, built in 1889, and then they Main Street, further out in the street you go, water, again. You see the parking signs all over. We're having a boat festival this weekend. So these parking lots open to anybody. They've running shuttles. Gentleman here in town, his wife got extremely ill. So we're going around the country, different doctors and hospitals. Wife got her husband to promise build her a statue. Yeah. She got that. Meaning a 4 or 5 foot statue in her yard. This one got a bit larger. She did get there. Her husband got with Leroy Lee, he designed that statue. It was built all with volunteer help down there. They also get water. They get that gold and silver out of that. And on the other side of this building, we have the 48-yard bus stop. That pull in here, you're gonna see an electric trolley. 1910 through 1948, we had 26 of them running around here. That's how people got around in here weekends. And they retired because we could rent the buses. There is a restroom here if you need it. It's the block building right directly in front of you. I'm gonna pull up to this other building, park the trolley, get off the trolley, and go up on that deck from either side. Through the door, make an immediate right, come out the other door, go up through that tunnel to Butte again. While we're in there, I can explain a lot of the mining, cleanup, different things going on in Butte right now.
Is that a big truck?
While we're out here. You might hear, like you just did, you might hear explosions, you might hear sirens, you might even hear rock and roll music.
That's
Plays
what we were
around
hearing
this
last
pit
night.
24/7. Keep birds from landing on this water. Okay? Now this area you're looking at out there, there was 4 areas of Butte in there. There was McQueen, Peterville, Dublin Gulch, and Finntown. Remember how I told you Andy Fonda Company owned all the ground? When they started this pit, they went to them homeowners and said, your house has gotta go. We're gonna open pit mine this. But they didn't just throw the people off the property. They offered to buy the house at market value or have it moved to another area of Butte. They stripped that building inside right down to metal walls. Then they watered that building. It's now a senior couple old warehouses down there. 1800s, they had a couple of huge wooden warehouses down there. Fire department got called and got a pocket knife. That's what all the houses look like in this area. 4 walls and a roof. Most of them had dirt floors. None of them had any utilities. Water, sewer, electricity, no nothing. These houses were in this area until the early 40s before they rebuilt this area. Then I know you heard of Eagle Knievel. He was born and raised in Butte. Also buried here. Noted what we had here in Butte. This one on my right side. Called the Dumas Brothel. Built in 1890. Operated till 1986. Although that kind of work was outlawed in 1919. This brothel was actually run a little different than the others in this area. It's actually a 3-story building. It has a basement and 2 upper floors. For your basement, we don't use the sewers. They made their livings, restaurants, laundries, opium dens. They did all the laundry for all these brothels. Well, they did that without we did everything underground. The tunnels are still there. And if you look up the street to the right, you'll see a sign that says BK Chops and Wheat. What that is a current operating Chinese cafe here in town. Been in the same family for well over 150 years. It is now the oldest continuous family-run Chinese cafe in the United States. These buildings up here now built in the 1900s and 1800s. A few exceptions, like Dairy Queen, it's only been there a few years.
That's where Dairy Queen's at now.
The next intersection on my right, the red brick building, was a 3-story building built in 1895. It was built as a bowling alley on the bottom, a big tavern and dance hall on the middle floor, miners' apartments on top. In the 60s, it did catch fire and they lost the 2 upper floors of that building.
Oh, hey,
Then
that's
a
a
gentleman
bookstore I
bought the
was
building,
looking up.
repaired his roof. It's now called the 1895 all the firemen and their animals. And if you look to the left down this street in the crossing, you're going to see a big white building with a cross on the roof. I'm thinking that was St. James Hospital. It was hospital from 1892 to 1956.
I ran this whole area.
It built the new YMCA on the south end of Butte. This one's been sold to an investor who is got a steam run, a heavy metal on the bottom of that will just go up and down and pulverize the rock. And when I make this corner, it opened in 1923. The reason they didn't finish the other tower, they ran out of money during the Depression. It never did finish the other tower. This area through here, all these buildings were
There's a
built-
Japanese restaurant right in there.
They're all still in pretty good shape. You can see a couple of them where they're retooling the front of it, trying to make it look better here. I don't think it's working. Better than everything. Then on my left side, City Hall, built in 1890. That house, everything for the city, courts, judges, mayors, city police, jail. They put somebody in jail lock it up. Nobody had keys for the building. It's never locked. This building on my right here, built in 1886. It's in front of that Peking bay I told you about a little bit ago. And when I cross this street, if you look to the right, you're going to see a sign that says John's Pork Chop. That's a sandwich shop started there, 1935, making breaded pork chop sandwiches. Sandwiches are quite good. On the left side, see a little sign there that says Morangi Stadium. What Morangi Stadium is, Butte Public High School. Nice field for the state high school game. Big building, it's what public high school. In 1955, there was a gentleman of Butte, my favorite Paul.
I own this book.